Jeffrey here. Tom Shepard of the United Kingdom asked this question: how can we become playful enough to remove roadblocks to developing our business? Well, there are no easy answers to this very rich question. But no doubt, when your business isn't getting traction or turning out the way you thought it would, when other circumstances like a pandemic are disrupting the economy or our own health, our spirit, no doubt, can feel defeated. Our mind's a bit rigid, and we can forget the very sensibilities that make our thinking more flexible and open up to possibilities again. So I don't want to be too zen here, but I do invite you to try something that the likes of Richard Branson, Arianna Huffington, numerous fulfilled innovators I've studied, interviewed, and worked with have done. It's something that I have learned to do over the years every day, no matter what's going on. So perhaps you can become more playful by becoming more of yourself. Now, here's what I mean. First, let's do something conventional. Define a business problem or business question specifically, like how can you reach more ideal customers more directly? How could you innovate a new offer or product? How could you simplify your business and gain a greater return? Okay, then you give some typical grown-up attention to it. You analyze, do some top-of-mind writing, flow charts, whatever your conventional approach to analyzing business problems. Then here's the thing. Step away from the problem consciously and ask yourself, who have I always been since I was a boy when I felt free and alive without regard for reward? What activities was I naturally drawn to as a boy that activated a distinct part of me and my character? Were you bicycling over ramps? Were you inventing or making things out of cardboard boxes? Were you directing other people in your games or theatrical productions? Were you trying to improve your skateboard skills or creating your own getaway forts or caves? So when you look at that boy with appreciation, you will recognize that he has an innate genius that's still with you, whether others recognized it at the time or not. And then ask yourself, what adjectives would you use to describe that young genius at his best in those moments? Was he creative, resourceful, caring, curious, inventive, fierce? Just write down 3. And then ask yourself, what activities today can you engage in that will activate similar qualities in you, that will bring your innate genius strengths alive, that will activate your genius? Do that and do it again. Then, with those genius qualities present, approach your business situation or question again with that genius outlook. Now, you keep playing with and living this business question in this way. What business opportunities, offers, or priorities could activate your genius? How could you bring those genius strengths to whatever challenges arise? Now, if you foster a relationship with your young genius every day for the next 3 weeks minimum, you will discover answers to your own beautiful questions. Now, this response might sound wholly impractical, but in my book, Tracking Wonder, you can learn how other fulfilled innovators have just done this very thing. So thanks, Tim, for asking your question and for living the question. Be well, and thanks for running with me.